you guys, this is Brooklyn, and this is Life is Raw, and I'm going to talk raw. So if you guys remember, my channel was originally Let's Talk Raw. I've changed it to Life is Raw because my family's involved. I'm going to turn you guys just a little bit. You can see my sign, you know what I'm saying? But I sort of changed it because I felt like it was more about life, and life is raw, but Let's Talk Raw really sticked with who I am as a person, and I want to talk about this subject, so tee up, y'all. I mean, if y'all don't have younger children, maybe you guys don't care, but disclaimer, mommy attitude might come in, mama bear, bitch mode might happen, excuse my language. I am pissed off right now. So I was going to go to my daughter's lunch today, but I think it's best I don't, so I don't say something nasty to an 8-year-old. So there are these two particular girls that when I go to my daughter's lunch, they are like, oh, this is Brooklyn, and oh, this, and she's been playing with our daughter since she was in kindergarten, and now she calls my daughter dumb. My daughter has been diagnosed with dyslexia and needs a little more help with reading, and she gets frustrated, and she gets sad, and she cries because she doesn't feel as smart. So, but I just want to, for the record, let you know everything else she does is like above average, and she's an amazing dancer. So screw your little kids, okay? And I'm sorry, but I'm in bitch mode. I mean, when I have to physically get my child dressed because she's crying, because she doesn't want to go to school, because she feels like a dum-dum, because parts of her life, but I made it very clear that she has to stick with dance because it's something she's so good at that people have said, you know what, we're going to put her in a higher class. You know what, she's too good for the YMCA. She's too good for this club. She needs to go to an academy. Like, she's really good. Same with gymnastics. They were like, there's just no reason for her to be here. She needs to go to an academy. So she got overwhelmed because she still felt like a dum-dum. So there's a particular girl that is still at this other place that's not as good, I guess you'd say, and so I think she might be the leader of the pack, who is talking negatively to my daughter, and I am just so angry, and I hate seeing my daughter like that, but a part of me then gets angry with her because she's not getting dressed, she's like ruining the flow. And now that I'm working on this film, I have to focus, and I can't focus when I'm worried about my daughter's well-being. And so then I get angry, and then she thinks I'm angry at her. I'm not angry at her. I'm angry at the situation. So again, this is my second video, and I will keep doing these videos. If you're raising a mean girl, I don't even know why an 8-year-old would be that way. It's manipulative to get other people to other kids. I watched it, so I don't want some mom coming at me. You know, I saw it happen. I was there. I watched my child at lunch before, and I was like, are you kidding me? This child's been not home. So I've seen it. So I thought when I went to the lunch and like we talked, you know, being a cool mom, whatever, I thought it helped the situation. Well, it's a week, you know, not even a week later, and it's happening again. And so, you know, I don't really know how to handle it because I cry or I get upset and I just start doing dishes or doing something to block out the situation because it is so painful when you know your child is being made fun of. And I'm sorry, my necklace. I can't let you guys see my real thoughts and what I was thinking because I always thought, I've been a preschool teacher, I've been around children, I always thought, you know, I would never feel like I want to wring a little kid's neck and just be disgusted by them, you know, and I do, and I feel that way. So if I get comments from parents that are like, you're so gross, that's terrible that you think that way. Yeah, do you know what it is? I mean, I'm not proud of it. But when your daughter's screaming and crying and kicking not to go to school because she's being called a dum-dum, and you know exactly these little girls who manipulated you and acted like they loved your daughter and come to your home and jump around and play with your kids' toys and steal some of your kids' toys, by the way. And you know it's happening, and you still allow these children into your home, and you watch all this God, this thing's falling off. And you watch all this manipulation, and you know, and so you know the underlying negative personality traits that are not being called dum-dum, aren't, you know, those characteristics aren't seen till later by their peers. So later, they're going to be the little jerks and a-holes that no one wants to hang out with, right? Later, they're not going to get the job because they're just mean. Or they're going to get the job because they just jumped all over everybody and stepped on everybody to get where they wanted to go. These are personality traits that I feel, and as a preschool teacher in my background in child psychology is something that we have to take. I feel that these are things you have to nip in the bud. Now, my child is not perfect by any means. My child has trouble with certain things. She's been spoiled. She's the baby. So we work on her with things. But one thing for sure is be kind. And what I've told her to say when these kids are mean to her, and I've watched her, I've gone to her lunch and I watched for a while. And I didn't hear her say this because it wasn't a particular moment, but she does not talk back. She does not get mean. She's very quiet. She's very to herself. She's gotten to a point that she's not herself. She's just really, I watched her eating her lunch and she's just like, she's just really to herself and just sort of, she just feels like coward. She feels like she's not good enough and she's 8. So anyway, in his name, please talk to your child because it is ruining another child. And if my child is doing anything and you guys watch my channel, please tell me, because we want to raise good little people, right? So anyway, that's all I got. Now I'm gonna go work on my lines. Who's supposed to be a badass cop? And I don't feel like a badass right now. I feel like a whiny baby. So anyway, thanks for joining me. This is Life is Raw. Let's talk raw. My name is Brooklyn, and I hope that you relate to that, and I hope that you leave comments and let me know if you're dealing with things like that, or even if it was something nasty to say to me, whatever. Maybe you didn't watch the whole video then, because my heart is in a good place, and yes, I'm angry. So anyway, thanks for, I just know something so freaking cool. Thanks for joining me. But so I do this thing with, makeup. I just noticed that their postage is $65, and I only pay $15.95 a month. I have a coupon for that too for you guys, so I'll leave it below. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Again, from Wednesday giveaway, Joyce Wong and Ada K. You guys got gifts coming for you, so DM me your addresses, and they will be to you in the mail by tomorrow. If you email me your direct message me your address, today we'll get them out today, but you will get them for sure by Monday, if not earlier. I don't know where you guys are, if you guys are in America or in different countries. So anyway, let me know where you are too, because it's kind of exciting. Thanks again, especially Joyce and Ada. I know you guys watch, so I really appreciate it. And anybody else who's watching, thank you. And if I say anything to offend, I certainly did mean to, kind of, and then I didn't at the same time, because my daughter's not perfect, and I am certainly not perfect. But if you're raising a mean girl, stop it. Stop it now. It's not cool. And I've seen it in action. There's one in particular. I've seen her in action. It's pretty gross. So I think you should pay attention to your child. Anyway, thanks for joining me. This is Life is Raw. And obviously, let's talk raw.